It's earlier this year. Jen will be there live on Friday.
So much earlier. In fact, at noon, they're going to be shutting down a portion of the lakeshore. And everyone thinks of the Honda Indy as being in July. But, of course, we've got Pan Am and Para-Pan Am games that go into late June, early July. So they've got to shut it down and get the motors running.
Which means it won't be as humid, because usually you can feel that thick humidity, and it's not easy on the drivers or the spectators,
yes,
right?
And you see it come up in the... I've covered the Honda Indy so many times, and it's sticky. I've had to change shirts several times. It's not great. But
and
yeah,
you never sweat. She does not perspire, so that's when you know it is hot outside. So interesting thing.
I do. I'm pretty disgusting, but that's another story.
She's not. Yeah. So we were talking about this morning, there was a fun little survey that Winston found about what is your favorite, you fill out a survey, and then it says what you are in terms of the Timbit flavors, and then what it means about you.
Yeah, so I think it's got launched by BuzzFeed. It's going to be launching in Canada, which is a pretty cool outlet. Today.
Takes a minute.
So BuzzFeed is coming to Canada starting today. They have a whole office now. It just shows that Canadians love BuzzFeed. So to really launch this, they launched the What Flavor of Timbit Are You? They're also doing a video, Tim Hortons versus Dunkin' Donuts in the States, so rivaling the Canucks in the States.
Okay, so there's a series of questions.
Tons of questions, but if you're not familiar with BuzzFeed, they do a lot of surveys and get you involved with it, and then you have to answer the questions and find out what Timbit you are.
Non-scientific, these are fun, gimmicky, silly, how do you take your coffee, and it has a few options from 1 milk, 1 sugar, black. Are you going to do it live right now, or is somebody going to? Double?
We've already done ours.
Have you done yours?
I did mine.
You did yours. Okay.
Do you want me to read? So we did ours. So some of the questions include, how do you take your coffee? How often do you go to Tim Hortons? What do you call Tim Hortons? So whether it's Tim's, Timmy's, Tim Hortons, how many Timbits do you usually get? So some of the very common questions we ask.
My favorite question was, which celebrity would you like to share your coffee with at Tim's? And
it was double with?
It was Drake, Ryan Reynolds, from The Notebook, Rachel McAdams, or Ellen Page. And so it's very interesting questions.
Who did you choose for that one?
Drake Drizzy?
Ryan Reynolds.
I chose Ryan Reynolds,
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay. This is why. We have the same answer.
Oh, maybe that's what it was, hinging on.
Dina, you got honey dip.
I do love the good honey dip.
So let me read you your definition. You're independent honey. You're naturally sweet and don't need to rely on other people or loads of sugar to make you happy.
Well, that's a lie.
You're also intelligent, open-minded, and aren't afraid to challenge authority.
Have you met me? I'm a mouse. That was like 75% wrong, I'd say. I'm not really good at challenging authority, and my whole happiness is hinging and dependent on other people.
Oh,
not on sugar.
Now,
on other people. I need people.
Now, Melanie, you got cherry, right?
Cherry, and so did you.
So we both got cherry. We both said it was maybe, the Asian name. But anyways.
They can't see your ethnicity through the survey,
I don't know. Who knows?
I think it's a Ryan Reynolds
This is what cherry means. You're passionate and a true, hopeless romantic. You unabashedly love spending time making playlists, tagging people in cute Instagram messages, and holding up embarrassing welcome signs at the airport for the people you love most.
So wrong.
That's so specific. I'm still crying.
And if anyone, I have a black heart. I am not a sweet person.
You do not.
I'm not cherry.
But how many people actually go to the trouble of holding welcoming signs at the airport these days? Have you ever?
Still do it.
But have you ever?
I've never done it because I have a black heart, but people do it. When you come into the international arrivals, and there's always people with signs like "Welcome home, Mom." It's so cute.
It is very sweet.
If you ever want a jolt of love in your life, sit at the arrivals of international and see people hugging when they greet each other. It's amazing.
Do you ever notice at Pearson how you always have to go through those big doors and there's everybody waiting and you want to cheer and there's never one there because you take the taxi home? And so one time I'm like, you know what, this time I'm going to own it. It was a super long flight. I didn't have my luggage. I came back and I looked past the invisible line and I went, oh, hi. And everyone's doing one of these and nobody was there and I found the taxi. But I pretended there was somebody. That was sad. See what I mean? I'm codependent on others for happiness.
She doesn't need it. Get her some sugar. She's fine.
Tweet out a link to the BuzzFeed thing so you can do it yourself at home and you can see what Timbit you are. Let us know.
Some people got salted caramel, and I will say I have never seen a salted caramel Timbit in any Tim Hortons restaurant. Did they make that flavor? Have you seen a salted caramel Timbit?
Let us know.
I want the Nutella one.
You like the Nutella one? Yeah. Anyway, now we're hungry. So fill the survey. Let us know your results, everybody. More BT right after this. Beignet television. Donuts. Cheers now. Your little cherry.